And friends, some of you know this today in your bones. You don't need much explanation of it, but despite the fact that we are citizens of this kingdom that is to come, we are also neck deep in midst of the difficulty of this world. And there is no avoiding that truth in this life of ours. What Jesus experiences and what your neighbor experiences, whether it's your next door neighbor or your neighbor on the other side of the planet, we are exposed to those things as well. The gospel is an adventure in which we trust in the future resurrection, but we are invited to dare in this life to see how deeply we are willing to enter into the difficulty and suffering of our neighbor or our spouse or our coworker in this world. If somehow, y'all, if we are as Christians, we're somehow able to create a reality in which we were able to kind of live apart and isolate ourselves from all human suffering and kind of just not have to hear anything about the suffering of our neighbor, all that would mean is that we had walled ourselves off from the very work of the gospel and this world. If somehow we could create that firewall, we would have walled ourselves off from Christianity itself and the work of the church. We are invited to the depth of knowing the depth of human experience, and that involves understanding some suffering and difficulty. What Peter is implying here is that suffering is a normal part of the deepening of faith. We are invited into a deep space as well as one that has high mercy and wide invitation.